I think a lot of people know the image of Dali much more than the art of Dali.
Yeah.
I could be generalizing it, but I have this impression that because of the mustache and because of him worrying so much about his image, I think a lot of people would identify. And maybe that classic, what's the name of the classic one with the clocks melting? One of probably like, I don't know, maybe maybe it's famous.
Yeah, I know the one
me.
you mean. It's really famous.
It's really
I have
famous,
a print
right?
of it with it written on for my students, like with the name, and I can't like summon the name myself.
So I would say that a lot of people would relate to some of the artwork. But Lara, could you please tell me a little bit about the importance of Dali? It doesn't have to be like historical. Like if you know a little bit, I would love that. But like for the work that you do and for surrealism.
I feel like, so from what I know, Dali was quite of a pioneer in the surrealism movement back then, along with all like the psychanalysts that were starting to dive into like the subconsciousness and how to access it. And like him and quite a few other surrealist artists really dived into like exploring dreams and the subconsciousness and what's going on in our brain. And so I feel like he opened a new dimension of creating and a new purpose of creating. He had a lot of method, and he dedicated a lot of time into researching what you don't see.
Yeah.
What you don't see.
And yeah, it's just I found it pretty inspiring and pretty powerful. Yeah.
Were there things that when you read or when you found out you were surprised? You're like, oh, okay, this is deep.
I don't know, it's just a cool tool, I would say. Like he just elaborated some really cool techniques and that are just tools to understanding yourself and diving into the deeper layers of self, I would say.